understanding that porn falls into the category with cocaine, with other high dopaminergic drugs that are giving you these super normal stimuluses. So if you think that you're going to go replace the hit that you got from porn with something else that's not a drug, that's not going to be destructive and is not going to have addictive tendencies built around it, then you're already setting yourself up for failure, because there's nothing that you're going to get that's going to give you the spurt, the surge, like the massive spike of dopamine. So it shouldn't be, how do I replace this surge with another surge? So that's a wrong approach from the beginning. And over time, you'll just eventually realize that there's nothing that's going to replace it. So you're just easily going to fall back into pornography. You know, it's funny because as you were setting that up, you said that's the extreme case, but then there's the guy that looks at it every night before he goes to bed. I would say if you're having to watch it every single night in order to do something, that should alert you that there's a problem. If you have to do anything in order to do something else, that should alert you that there's a problem in your life. So I would say that guy's got it severe. He needs to look at it. It's what can a guy do to replace it?
Well, I would say even just to getting in front of it, because obviously you can't replace. So
Yeah,
What are the strategies for getting ahead?
Yeah, so the process that we go through is I broke it down a little bit. It's like doing that kind of audit on your life and figuring out like where's the negative impact been. Like it's not going to be a one-to-one like exchange. Like you're not going to stop doing this thing and replace it with one other thing. You got to look at what the impact has been negatively and then build like an overall holistic plan to improve your life, starting with the areas that it's negatively been impacted. What I like to say, and this has kind of been the philosophy, or like the one, if I had to say, like there's one statement that defines the work that we do at Rebuilt Recovery. The foundation, my approach to recovery has been built around, if you want to overcome your addiction to pornography, you must become the man that is no longer addicted to porn. And I put a lot of emphasis on that become, because I think this is where the identity change comes. This is where the real success. So you have to look at, okay, if I'm addicted to porn, why am I addicted to porn? You know, you said eat the donut because you didn't do all the things throughout the day. Well, why didn't you do the things that you said you were going to do? That's the main problem. Like you don't have a problem with the donut. You have a problem with you don't keep the promises you make to yourself. And if you could fix that, so if you became a man that every time you said you were going to do something, you actually did it, then the next step is to say, I no longer look at pornography. And because you do what you say you're going to do, you're not going to look at pornography. So thinking that you're going to fix a problem by addressing it through pornography is the wrong approach. You have to address who you are. You have to address your own flaws, your own failures, your own shortcomings. And in doing that, you'll begin to live a successful life once you realize that porn has no place in your life. So success, freedom, recovery is built around personal responsibility and taking ownership for all of your actions.
Dude,
In the most simplest terms.
I